A happiness, it's like a muscle. You can train it and practice happiness until you become happier. Happiness, it's hard work, but it's possible. Today, I will talk to you about happiness and ways to achieve it, as explained by science using positive psychology. What is positive psychology? Positive psychology was invented by Professor Ben Shachar, and I'm very proud, he's an Israeli professor. He says that this psychology focuses on what works instead of focusing on what isn't working. For example, if you go to a marriage counselor, immediately ask, what's the problem? So Professor Ben Shachar says, that's okay to ask this question, but please ask what works as well. This psychology claims that happiness is a never-ending resource with no ending point, which means that you can always be happier. And in every stage of happiness, you can always aspire for more. So the right question to ask is not how can I live in happiness, is how can I be happier? And remember, happiness does not depend on genetic or luck. Mostly it depends on us. The happiness equation. This is a brilliant equation. Wait. Enjoyment plus meaning equals happiness. Enjoyment plus meaning equals happiness. The combination of life with enjoyment and life with happiness makes us, and life with meaning makes us happy. Enjoyment by itself doesn't work. Also, meaning by itself doesn't work. We need the two of them to make a pretty successful equation. For happiness, of course. So we need to ask two questions. The first one, do I enjoy what I'm doing? And the second question, do I find a meaning in that thing? Don't let failures control you. Research shows that the most successful and happiest people are the ones who've experienced failures, are the ones who learn from it and use it to their next goal. Are you one of these people?
Yeah.
I'm happy. So I recommend you, when you get home, take a pen and a paper and write down a hard experience that you failed. And write down what are the things that you learned from it. So the next time you face difficulty, remember how it makes you stronger. Reduce the stressful load from yourself. A stressful and overloaded life makes us bitter. I want you to think of all the stressful things in your life that you can give up on, or at least reduce some of the stress. Ask yourself, do I say yes to stressful things which I actually want to say no to and can say no to? Take advice from the smart old man inside your head. If we would born in our old age and become younger and younger each day, I'm sure we would know how can we be happier. So imagine you are 110 years old and ask your old you, tell me, what's the meaning of my life? How can I be happier? Write this answer and try to realize it. Happiness comes from action. This is the most important point. You cannot sit around and wait that happiness will come and knock on your door. Hi, I'm here. Or you cannot wait that happiness will replace the prince on a white horse and bring you your true happiness. You need to be active to make this change. So, for my conclusion, happiness does not come from one special thing. Happiness exists step by step and happens step by step from experiences and moments. You need to accept that happiness exist in our daily life. When we are walking at the park in the park with our favorite music, when we finish a new project at work, even when we eat baozi, we can be happy. So remember, if you live your life with joyful and meaning, you will be much happier. Toastmaster.